snippet from Surah Kahf. Okay, Surah Kahf we all know. And I mean, the whole idea of telling you this gem is how perfect the Quran is, the perfection of the Quran, the accuracy and the precision of the Quran. So it has it in the Surah Kahf, you have this word called labithu, this word, labithu. It is used few times in the surah, and the first time it is used is this place, and the last time it is used is this place. Okay? And it's a continuous narration of the story in the Surah Kahf. Right before this word actually means they remained. They remained. I mean, it's talking about the people of the cave. They remained in the cave. Allah tells lots of things about them. I'm going to skip all of this. And in the end, Allah says 300 and add 9 to it. 300 years and add 9 to it, meaning 309. That's what Allah is saying here, right? Specifically speaking. Okay? So if you look at this particular one, the first usage of labisu and the last usage of labisu, how many words are used in the Quran? 309. Exactly 309 words. You see the perfection of the Quran. Can you speak about any topic and count from the first usage of your word to the last usage of your word? You will use a certain number of words. It's humanly impossible, right? So when the first time Allah uses the word labithu and the last time Allah uses the word labisu, in that paragraph Allah mentions 309 years, and the number of words used in that paragraph overall are 309. This is the perfection of Quran, and that tells you this is the kalam of Allah, someone supreme. We don't say Quran is a miracle without any reason. There are many such things in the Quran. We will inshallah decode them as we go and learn more about them. So when I first found out about such things, I mean, it really inspires me and makes me believe more and more this is a book coming from Allah. It's not a man-made thing, right? Can't do it. Now, I ask you a question. Since the time I started to tell you all of this and all the way to the end, how many times I use the word Quran? Can you count? Nobody knows. Even I don't know. Right? So when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying the Quran to the people, it was not in a physical form, right? It was a verbal message given from Jibreel alayhi salam to Huzur sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then he spoke Quran, and then people wrote it. So when you're speaking out, can you really count that I'm going to say exact number of words that I'm going to mention in this paragraph? Impossible. This is kalam of Allah, right? So just a very small gem, and inshallah there are many such things in the Quran that they give you that inspiration that this is really the book of Allah. Okay, so I thought it would be good to share with you. Ji.
Have you heard of that 19 miracle as well of the Quran? You must have read that as well. Over it are 19. There's something about the number 19 as well that's very mathematical, and it's quite unbelievable. Have you?
No, I have not heard about that, uncle. No, I have not.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So just a very short one here for you. I've prepared this entire document as an evidence of how this is actually coming across. What it actually explains, I can share that with you. Okay, so you can have it in your records, inshallah. I've taken a screenshot and how the 309 words actually are counted and all of those things. It's all here. Right, so I thought it would be interesting for you to know. Okay.
Thank you, Dr.
All right, so I will now share my screen again. Second. Okay.
That somebody did this thus. Remember the Nokia 3310?
It used to vibrate so loudly, right? Okay, so friends, what we have done, we started with the 4 properties of ISM. We have done status, number, gender. That's what we have done. Okay. In the gender, I will give you a quick recap of the gender, and then we'll start the 4th one, which is the type. Well, let me see who's joining.
It was Farhan.
It was Farhan. Okay. Right. So we'll start the study of type, and I am a little bit keen to finish type today, because then you're over with those 4 properties, and then we can actually go and do some more interesting stuff. It's been a long time, and it's 22nd today. We started on 23rd of October, right? So November, December, January, in 3 months, you will complete these 4 properties, working just 1 hour every week. Right, so it's a good pace, and I think after the 4 properties are done, we'll have a bit more exciting stuff to look into. Okay, so what I want to do is a very quick summary of the gender, and then we'll move on to the type. Okay, gender. So effectively, we said the default gender of an ism is, who can tell me?
Masculine.
Masculine.
Masculine. So if we cannot prove something feminine, it is masculine. We said gender can be divided into 2 things. Basically, when you study gender, you study effectively feminine side of the story, because masculine is the default. So we said they are fake feminines, they are real feminines, and then they are fake feminines. In real feminine, we said they're biologically feminine. It's like the mother, sister, cow, and so on. Those who are biologically considered feminine, they are just real feminine. The real study of this topic is fake feminine. It's fake feminine. In the fake feminine, we learned few tips. We said all the isms that are ending with alif maksura or alif hamza are feminine. There's one point I did not tell you last time, because I did not want to overload you. I will tell you now. So when you see these endings of the words, what you're looking for, that these endings are after first 3 letters, right? So if you see a word that is having 3 letters, and the 4th letter is either one alif maksura or alif hamza, then it would become feminine. Okay, so I'll give you an example. So example would be, for example, al-kubra. Al-kubra. Okay, now in this case, you know, al is just an attachment. It means the, it's a harf. It means the. So what you're looking at is a kaf, ba, and ra, the 3 letters, right? And the 4th letter is the alif maksura. This would make it feminine. On the contrary, if I give you a word, for example, this one, hudan, okay, hudan. In this particular case, you have 2 letters and then the alif maksura. In fact, this won't be on above alif maksura, it would be here. Hudan, like that. Okay. This is the 3rd letter. In this case, hudan would not be feminine, it's going to be still masculine. Okay. This small trick I did not tell you last time, because I did not want to overload you. Okay. You might have seen in your exercise the word alma. Yes, the word alma. It might have shown up in your exercise. Okay. So in this case, this is water, and what you're looking for is less than 3 words before this alif and hamza. That's what you're looking for, right? Because it's less than 3 words before letters before the alif and hamza, it's going to be masculine, right? So this is a small trick I never mentioned last time, and I thought It's important for you now to know, because now you might have digest all of that information.
Dr. Saab, did you miss ta as well? Ta marbuta in fake
I'm
feminine.
coming to that. I'm coming to that. Because the rule of 3 letters does not apply to ta marbuta, I normally keep it separate from the alif maksura and the alif hamza, right? So that's the second thing we did. So isms ending with ta marbuta. Okay. We said, don't forget, we said most isms. Okay. When I say most, you have to, if I have to throw you a number, it's 95%. Okay. Majority isms are ending with ta marbuta would be feminine. Okay. That's what we said. Then we said body parts in pairs are feminine. Then we said specific names of places or proper names of places. They will all be feminine. And these are just tips. Of course, when you look at the word, then you will have to, of course, apply those things. There's nothing conceptual to learn. It's just a list it's a checklist for you, basically. That's what it is.
Yesterday,
yes.
Yesterday in your questions, there was Madrisatun was one of the questions. And I put this rule actually because that's a kind of a place, but it doesn't make a feminine, right? Because it's not a proper name.
Yes. Madrasa means school, right?
Yes.
If it was a Habib public school, it would be feminine, right?
Yes.
School is a general name, it's not a specific one. And that's why you don't map it to this property. You would actually look at the ta in that case.
I did that too as well, but my question is wrong. Answer was wrong. It's according to you, it's masculine rather than feminine.
Madrasa too, did I mark masculine? I marked feminine, I believe. No.
No, masculine.
You put masculine, and that's why I was thinking.
Okay. No. If I put masculine, that's a mistake. It has to be feminine because of the ta marbuta, not because of the specific name. Okay.
Okay.
That must have been a typo. Okay.
I think Hudan. You said it's masculine, right?
It is, yes.
But isn't it like the dal is like 2 times here, so it's like 3
No.
times?
No. 2 times rule applies when it was something like this. Shadda.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Right? That's the 2 times. Not the 7. Okay.
But by 95% endings, isms ending with ta marbuta or these, but is there any rule on the rest of 5%? कोई logic है जो हम यहाँ पे apply कर सकें?
And of course, I have no way to calculate this 95%. This is just a number I've thrown just to give you an insight. But anything which is biologically masculine, biomasculines, even if they end with ta marbuta, they are not going to be feminine. Like the Talhatu, Usamatu, Hamzatu, all of those, right? They would be masculine. Okay, so that's the only catch here. So there are isms that end with the ta marbuta, and then they are biologically masculine, so we don't mark them. Those normally fall into the remaining 5%. Okay.
But there's also a word lisan. You mentioned it as a masculine.
Yes.
Lisan.
Yes.
But it's not maps on the chart as well, the Muslim chart, and still
Lisan means tongue, and it maps to the masculine form of the Muslim chart, right? Lisanun, lisanan, lisanin, right? Like Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimun.
Okay. Got it.
All right. Then we said that broken plurals are masculine. Non-human broken plurals, for sure, they're always masculine. singular feminine. In case of sponge scenario, they have an option to be feminine. They can also be reality. Okay, that's what we did.
Just say once more, what is sponge? What was sponge that I?
Sponge means
Person.
people or person. Yeah.
That
Angels, jinns. That's sponge, right?
Formerly known
We
as
call
human category.
exactly. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yes, formerly known as human category. Those are all feminine. Then we said that there are isms which are bas because the Arab said so. Right? Those are feminine, and we did a story just to help us remember those types of isms. There are many, and that's it. I think, yeah, that's what we did, right? So this is gender. So whenever you see an ism, these things will have to apply to prove something is a fake feminine. Okay? If it is biologically feminine, then it's clear. Yeah, we good with that? Inshallah, with practice, they will become second nature to you, inshallah. Type, G.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I was going to say if you can remove biomasculine, मेरी वजह से आपने put किया था notes में, but it's fine.
Oh, I'll make it bold over by now. Don't worry, yeah. Biologically masculine. Doesn't matter, yeah. It helped everybody.
Confusion हो जाती है ना.
फिक्र ना किया करें. Yeah, clear? That's what it is. Okay, Ji. Let's move forward, inshallah. Last property. I want to nail this down today, inshallah, and then done with the 4 properties. And there is more exciting stuff afterwards, inshallah. Okay? So we're going to do type. So I will try to construct a story here. So inshallah we'll understand the concept of type with that. So, for example, Ahmed loves cars. His dad bought him a brand new, whatever, BMW. Okay, that car was amazing. Okay, he drove the car to his friends, the ones who he trusted. Okay? The car of Ahmed drove very fast. Okay? Let's stop here. I think yes. Wait a second. Together, the friends went to London. Okay. The one who was driving it really had fun. Now, this is a story I've just constructed right now, just then and there. It was not a prepared attempt, so inshallah, I think this will help you understand the concept of type. I want your help in identifying what is proper and what is common. Okay, what is proper and what is common? When I say proper, meaning I'm talking about specific, and common means, of course, common. Right, so let's focus on the proper. I'll go word by word, which I think is important. We might not go all the words, just the main words. Ahmed, do you think it's proper or common?
Proper.
Proper.
It's proper, right? It's proper, right? What about cars?
Common.
It's common, so I'm going to leave it out. What about his?
Common.
He's proper.
His dad, isn't it?
His dad is
Common.
Just look at his. What his? Who is his referring to?
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Ahmad. So what does it make his?
Proper.
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 Proper. Exactly.
His is a pronoun, I think.
His is a pronoun, of course. His is a pronoun. Okay. Can I write his dad as dad of his?
Yes.
Yes, I
Dad
can,
of-
right?
This is what we read in the very first lectures as well.
In the
like,
very, very beginning, we said when you were understanding jar,
Yeah.
you said his dad is equal to dad of his.
His, yeah. So word
Yes,
after.
and that's how you knew his was jar, right? Because it's a word after of, right? In a proper English, because his is proper, pronouns are proper always, right? Because they refer to someone specific, always and always. The word before it, which is showing the possession with it, is also proper. The correct form of writing English would be the dad of his. Generally, grammatically speaking, you would have to make this proper if I have to speak from the Arabic grammar terms, right? The dad of his. Right? So let's not go there, and let's continue the exercise. Inshallah, I'll explain you why I'm doing this. A brand new BMW. Is BMW proper or common?
Proper. It's a proper name.
It's a brand, right? It's a proper thing, right? That, the word that.
That is also proper because it refers to BMW.
Refers to
That
BMW.
car.
Exactly. He.
This is also proper because he is here. It refers to Ahmed.
Pronouns are always proper because they refer to someone specific, right? The car. Now I'm looking at two words together. The car.
Proper.
Yes, same BMW, so it's proper.
Proper, right? Now, his proper because it's a pronoun.
Proper.
Right?
Yeah.
The ones who. I'm looking at three words. The ones who. What does this refer back to? The ones who.
Friends.
Friends.
Right? So the ones who, would it be proper or common?
Proper.
Friends would be.
In this case, it's a common because it noted for any name.
So are you not talking about a specific group of friends that Ahmed had? Or are you talking about any group of friends in the world?
Specific group of Ahmed.
Specific group of friends, right? The group that Ahmed had. So it is proper in that sense, right? Because you're only targeting those 4 or 5 people Ahmed was with, right? And he is again going to be proper because it's a pronoun. The car is going to be proper because it has a the on it. It refers back to the BMW. Okay. The friends, proper or common?
Proper.
London, proper. Common?
Proper.
Okay. The one who was driving, the one who, these three words, the one who, is it proper or common?
Proper because referring to someone like specific.
Exactly. You're referring to someone specifically who's driving in from that group, right? It's not anyone. Specific one. It.
Proper because referring to the car.
Yes. And it's a pronoun. Right? Okay. Let's stop here. Now, what you have done is, you have said, let's try to summarize this. You've actually constructed a list of things that make an ism proper. Okay. So first thing you've said, specific names of people and places. I'm referring to Ahmed and I'm referring to London. Right? Specific names of people and places, you've said, is proper. Then you are saying isms starting with an al, which effectively in English means the. right? I'm referring to the word the car, right? That's what you have said. This is the second tip. You know all of that in English. You just don't know that in Arabic, right? Then we said pronouns. All pronouns are proper. His, he, it, all of these are pronouns, right? Then what you've said is pointer words are proper, meaning that, this, those, and so on. Those are proper. You have not done the pointer words and pronouns yet in Arabic, but at least you know that when you see a pointer or a pronoun in Arabic, that would be proper, always. Okay, and we inshallah learn them as we move forward. Okay?
Dr. Sir,
Ji.
why did you miss out the word him? His dad brought him. Is that
No,
not a
because it
pronoun?
was. It is, of course. I missed it out because we did pronouns. We just did the pronouns, so I wanted to pick another word. So yes, it is proper. There's no reason not to call it proper, of course. Okay. Then the words like the, ones, etc. We have two examples. The ones who or the one who. We have done two of these. The ones who, which is for plural, a group, and the one who, which is just for one. Okay. There is an Arabic name for this. They are called ism mawsul, which you have not done yet, so don't worry about this. Mawsul. Don't worry too much about that. These are the words you know already from in the Quran. You have read allazi, allazina, and all of those types of words. These are ism mawsuls. But they actually means the one who, the ones who, and things like that. Right. So we'll do that in detail in the more advanced part of our learning journey, inshallah. Okay. These are always proper. Okay. And then I think there's another. If I just extend the story a little bit. His dad. Let me just pick up the same example. His dad. His dad mean there is a tip that you should remember. The word before of is proper if the word after of is proper. The word before of is proper if the word after of is proper. Example would be his dad equals to dad of his. The word before of, which is dad, is proper if the word after of is proper. Right? So you would actually be saying, in this case, the dad. Right? In Arabic, whenever you see a possession like that, you have to see the word after of, and if that is proper, that defines the type of the word before of. Okay. For example, it's like saying the car of Ahmed. Ahmed is proper, and so is the car. And it's like saying a car of, a car of a boy. A boy is common. A car is common. That's what it means. Okay. Right. I'll extend the story a little bit. Really had fun So Ahmed said, hey, my friend, not hey, and did you have fun? The friend said, yes. Okay, I'll leave the gaps. Now, what I've done is, when Ahmed is saying, hey, my friend, is he referring to a specific friend or any friend?
His friend.
Specific, right? Imagine going in a town center, standing right in the middle of the town and say, hey, boy, oh, boy. Although you're not mentioning a boy itself, you don't know that person, you don't know his name, but are you still calling somebody specific?
Yes.
Right? So when you call somebody, it's always proper. It's always specific. Okay? So that's the last step here when calling someone. So what I'm going to do is gray out a little bit these examples so you can see all the tips very clearly. Okay? So this is what we are saying effectively. Specific names of people and places are always proper. Isms that start with an al are always proper. Pronouns are always proper. I'll give you an example of some pronouns you may have read in the Quran. Huwa, hiya, huwa, hiya, huma, hum, hunna, and so on. There are many. Okay, and we'll do that inshallah. Pointer words are like haza, haza, hazihi, and this is haula, haulai, and then you have you might have heard the word zalika. I'm sure you have. Zalika, tilka, and not alif after zal. Zalika, tilka, tanika, ulaika, all of those words, they are pointer words. They mean this, that, those, these, all of these things are proper. Okay. And that's all in type. The default type of every ism is common. Just like the default gender was masculine, the default type of every ism is common until proven proper. Okay? And to prove proper, you have to map it to one of these tips. Okay. Any questions? Any confusion? Okay. So let's go to your exercise. Just want to practice. Okay. Let's read this one. Okay, so what we said is a default is common. Okay, so ism is by default considered common until proven proper, and there are 7 types of proper tips and tricks. Words that start with an al, any proper names, it could be proper name of a person or a place, right? The one being called is always proper. Pronouns on page 18. You have not done page 18 yet. Don't worry too much about it yet. Ism ishara, basically ishara is pointer, and the pointer words, basically all of them are proper. And as you see them, until you have learned them, I will remind you that this is a pointer word and this is a pronoun. And then you will be able to map all of that. Ism mausuls, you have not learned them. It's a bit advanced concept. We'll do that inshallah later on. But you just need to know that they are part of the list at this point. The word before of if the word after of is proper. Now, how do you identify if this is a word before of and this is a word after of in Arabic? That's the next topic we will do, inshallah, after the 4 properties. Okay, so that's the next topic. Let's look at some examples. What I would want to do is 4 properties of these highlighted isms. Okay, I'll skip the haza for now. Let's do the as-suhufi. And if I look at the translation, as-suhufi is actually scriptures. This one, scriptures. Okay. That's the one I'm doing right now. So let's do the 4 properties: status, number, and gender and type. What do we think is the status of as-suhufi?
Nasab.
Think again.
Jar. Jar.
Sorry, jar. There is
Jar.
jar.
Jar. Number.
Plural. Plural.
Singular.
Singular.
Plural. Singular. Ikhtilaf in the ummah. Oof. Bring the fatwa. Who's going to issue the fatwa?
It's plural. Scriptures.
It's
Hmm?
scriptures.
Looking at the meaning, I can say it's a broken plural. It's a singular family.
Exactly.
All-
It's non-human.
Non-human, so it's a reality as well. So
No, that's wrong, Tala. The reality applies on the punch, the human.
yeah.
Right?
So it's a broken plural. It's non-human. That's why it should be
Correct.
singular feminine.
Singular feminine. Right. And is it proper or common?
Former scriptures. Is proper.
Proper because it's like off.
I'll put it as common.
I want
Al.
you to look. I want you to look at the Arabic, not the English, to find if it is proper. Okay. So
Because it's
looking at the Arabic,
It's
is it proper or common?
Fahad bhai, it's
It's
proper
proper.
because it's belonging to the Kula.
yes, it's in
And
jar,
Kula,
so it means
yeah,
it's
and
overall.
Kula,
You're making things too complex. Okay. So
Is it now? Is it
listen.
now because of al?
Exactly. Thank you. Right.
Thank you.
It has an al. Right.
Yes.
Oh,
It just
okay.
has an al. Right.
Mm.
It's the first step. It has an al.
Yeah.
That makes it proper. It's as simple as that. Okay. Now let's look at the other one. Ula. Okay. Now I don't want you to look at the meanings. Just look at this word. Let's do the 4 properties. Status.
It's a non-flexible which has nasab or jar, rafa. So
Okay.
it's
Rafa subject could be anything. We don't know, right? Okay. So and then number.
a singular. A
Singular.
form. And it's starting with al, so it should be proper.
Okay. It's proper. What about the gender?
fake feminine, Fahad bhai.
If
Feminine.
Feminine.
Why is it feminine? Yes, it
So
is feminine.
three
But why
words,
is it feminine?
three words before
Correct.
No.
It has hamza, it has waw, and it has lam, and then it has the alif maksura, right? The 4th one.
Well done. Well done, Shamsul Tabrizi bhai.
Shamsud Tabrizi.
ये नहीं था भाई, ये फहद भाई रहने दे, नहीं था भाई.
Right. Okay. Now I want you to do Ibrahima. Ibrahim.
Non-name which is partially flexible. So it can be
Wait a second. First, let me give you this. This means scriptures of Ibrahim. This entire Arabic, Suhuf Ibrahima, means scriptures of Ibrahim. Okay? That's what it means. So let's do Ibrahima. Status.
Jar.
Nasab or jar.
Nasab or jar. At this point, nasab or jar. Right? And why not rafa? Or sorry, why jar with the fatha?
Non-flexible.
No, not
Oh, it's partially
partly
flexible.
flexible.
Partially flexible. Yeah.
Partly flexible. Very good. Singular, plural. Here. Singular. Gender.
Male. Because it's
Masculine.
Masculine. And proper, common.
Proper.
Proper.
It's like
Proper. Because it's a proper name, right? It's a name of it's a proper person, right? Now I've given you the meaning of this statement. Suhufi Ibrahim, scriptures of Ibrahim. Now let's do Suhufi. Status.
Jar.
Jar.
Plural.
Yes.
It's a broken plural.
Broken plural.
It's a broken plural. So when it's a broken plural, is it punch or it's not punch?
Oh, it's a singular feminine.
It's singular feminine. Very good. Excellent. Is it proper or common?
It is proper because the word after of is proper. So that makes it proper.
Correct. Now that you know the translation, you know the word, it's a word before of, and the word before of is proper if the word after of is proper. So you're going to mark it proper. If I did not show you Ibrahim and I just showed you Suhfi like this, you would mark it common, right? Because you would not have the full context, right? Everyone clear with that?
Why
Yes.
is a singular?
What singular? Because Kazbhai, it's a
Suhufi.
broken plural. Suhufi means
Look at the
scriptures.
name.
Scriptures. So why
Scriptures.
singular then? Yeah. So why you
Because
have
it's
one?
Because it's a broken plural singular, broken plural, and broken plural non-human are always assigned singular feminine.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right. Musa, should be easy. Now you guys are PhDs in four properties.
It's non-flexible, so it can be.
Yes.
Rafana Sabajar.
Rafana Sabajar.
Singular.
Number, singular.
Masculine.
Masculine.
And
Proper.
Proper.
with
Mashallah.
proper name.
Proper. Very good. Fantastic. Okay. Now this word means, let me make it simple for you. This word means this. Okay.
It's a pointer word, right?
It's a pointer word. It means this. Okay. I don't know if I've told you before, pointer words by default are always Rafa. Okay, unless you can prove them. We'll learn them inshallah later on in detail. Don't worry about why and what. So I'm telling you it's Rafa, and it's also singular because you have not learned them. Okay, and it's also masculine. I'm going to tell you. You just tell me if it is proper or not.
It's a proper.
It's proper. Why is it proper? Because it's one of the pointer words.
Yeah.
Okay. Al-Baladi.
And Jar.
Proper.
It's proper. And why is it proper? I'm interested in knowing. Why is it proper?
And because of
Because it has an al. Correct. Okay. Number? Singular. Gender?
Masculine by default. Ism is always masculine.
MashaAllah. You guys are decoding Quran in 3 months' time. Be proud of that, guys. I think that's fantastic. Zabardast progress. Okay. Okay. Now, Let's do the word Rasulu.
Rafa.
Somebody other than Talha. Somebody other than Talha. Okay.
Rafa.
Rafa.
Rafa. Yes.
Singular masculine.
Singular and masculine.
It's common. It's
Common.
Common.
Yeah.
Great. Excellent. Well done. Now let's do the word Allah. Okay. We never say the properties of Allah. We say the word Allah. The word Allah in Arabic is called Lafzul Jalala. So I will use this terminology off and on so you get used to it, inshallah. So I'm going to do 4 properties with you on the Lafzul Jalala, the word Allah. The status. Who's going to tell me? Tala, you are banned for a few seconds.
Jar.
Jar.
Char.
Okay.
Singular.
Singular.
Masculine.
Masculine.
Proper.
Proper.
Proper. Excellent.
One
Wonderful.
Doesn't it make the Rasul proper?
Where is? I'm going there. So
Okay.
exactly. I'm going exactly there. Okay.
Sorry.
So give me a few seconds. Okay. So this means messenger of Allah. That's what it means. Okay. Messenger of Allah. Now that you know the word Allah is proper, what change happens to the word Rasul?
Becomes proper.
proper.
It becomes proper. Correct?
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Very good. Let's do another one. Okay.
Father, is it like
Ji.
it always becomes proper? For example, like it can be said also like a messenger of Allah.
No, it cannot be said like that.
It cannot be said like that. So it's
No.
it doesn't correspond exactly to the English.
There would be a different way to say that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Not in this form. Okay. So, Naqatallahi. Let's do the word Allah first. Lafzul Jalala. Anyone. Tala, you're allowed now. Back in the game.
Jar, singular, masculine. Same as before.
Tala, as soon as I said you were allowed, Waqas bhai got charged up, huh?
That's it.
I need to beat him down.
Exactly.
I'm loving the competition here. Good.
Exactly, because Talha takes advantage of us. We being nice and goes, okay, I'm gonna go first. Now there'll be a lot of noise now.
I didn't meant at all.
Right. Nakata.
Nasab,
Nasab.
singular,
Singular.
feminine,
Why?
because of ending with ta marbuta.
Because of ending with ta marbuta. Wonderful.
And
Common or proper?
Proper
proper
again
because
because
of Allahi afterward. Naqatallahi. So Allah make him proper, that word.
Allah made it proper.
Yes, correct. The correct answer is proper. And you're giving this proper answer not grammatically because you have experience with such terminology. You know, it's
Correct.
talking about an off relationship, right? So if you were just only looking at Nakata, you would call it common. This means the
Correct.
she camel of Allah, right? Right. Allazi, I'll skip. Malahu. Mala means wealth, who means his. Okay? So his wealth, right? It's basically wealth of his, right? So it's going to be what? Nasab, singular, masculine, proper. Everyone agrees?
You when talking about ma only right now.
No. I'm talking about the entire gray area. Mala.
Mala.
Mala means
Mala.
wealth.
Okay, all right.
Mala means wealth.
Yeah.
So I marked it proper because it has a who with it, and it actually means his wealth. Okay, so it is an off
so when it is
relationship. The word before off becomes proper. Okay.
proper, yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully you have realized what your homework is. So it's the next
Yep.
page. Yeah. So you're doing 4 properties of this, and you're doing the next page after as well. Right. So I'll keep you busy this week, inshallah. Because once you're done with this, you are postdoctorates in 4 properties, inshallah. And then we'll talk about some more exciting stuff. Just so you know, I am flying for business on the 5th morning, which is Sunday. So I have a request that if you could do the class on 5th on the 4th instead, if possible. That would be Saturday. Okay.
Yeah,
And
I'm okay with that.
And the class after it. Listen to the full story and then tell me, Waqas bhai, if you're okay with it.
Dear.
And the class after that, I will give you a full either consolidated test of everything we have learned or a project for you to do so you can apply whatever you have learned before we move forward. Okay? A mini project. Okay?
उस वीक फहद भाई मैं अपना गांव जा रहा हूँ.
ठीक है, वहाँ इंटरनेट तो होगा आपके पास.
ठीक है सर.
Okay. ठीक है. So inshallah, the class next week is normal, but the week after, the class will be on Saturday. I'll inshallah send you the reminders. Okay?
Great.
Khamoshi chha gayi, mic mute ho gaye. But it's okay, inshallah.
माशाल्लाह. नहीं, good
It's
sir.
fine.
Good sir.
It's fine. Chale. Thank you very much. I just saw Rahil joining. Rahil, assalamu alaikum. It's been a while. How are you?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam, Fahad. Walaikum salam, Tala. I'm good. How are you?
Very well, very well. Thank you for joining. Yeah, it's been a really, really long time.
Yesterday I met Farhan and I was talking about you and Tala. Actually, we went to school yesterday, so that's why.
Excellent, excellent. So probably
Great.
we should catch up separately, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, confirm for sure. Because yesterday we actually reminded some old memories over there in the classroom. We went to classrooms. We went to all the places in the school. So that's why then Farhan told me about you. Mashallah, you are doing great. Yeah. Good to know about you.
I'm just lucky to have you all and just bear me and listening to me all the time when I'm speaking.
And happy to see Tala with the long beard as well. Yeah, he has transformed himself, right?
Rahil, don't go there.
Acha, okay, it's just an appearance, yeah.
Fake feminine.
Acha, fake feminine. Okay.
Rahid, everything is broken total here. Everything is broken.
Chalo, yeah. Good to see you.
Thank you. Let's catch up, inshallah, Rahil.
Zarur. Okay, fine.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Sam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah.
Thank you very much. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, thank you. Walaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum.